Hey y'all, David Madaffari here, St. George City Council candidate, District 4. We are continuing on with the video series. We have 1 month until the runoff election on May 3rd, and I want to answer a question that I received a couple of times over the campaign, and I figured now would be a good time to answer it, and that is, why are you running as an independent? This question usually comes from people that know me very well. I am a conservative. I'm conservative politically. I'm Catholic, so I'm very conservative in my faith. So naturally, they question me, why didn't you run as a Republican? I mean, that's who you align with. And there's actually 2 to 3 reasons why I'm registered independent. First of all, my wife and I registered independent at least 12 to 15 years ago. It might be longer than that. And that's because one of the reasons I got tired of getting all the mail from the Republican National Committee. At some point, it's, I know, you know that I know, but I don't need the mail. I don't need all the constant information about things that I already have opinions on that I align with. That was like the practical reason. The other reason is because just by the idea, I like the word independent means you are not beholden to anything. And it wasn't until recently that I found that technically registering as an independent makes you a part of the independent party. But it's more about independent thinking to me. And if you've been watching my videos over the last couple months, this is what I like to do. I like to create and ask questions that creates independent, critical thinking about issues that we are dealing with, from the smallest thing in a city to even national, issues or state issues. And so being an independent doesn't allow anyone to really put me in a box, because we have to, as citizens of a city, a state, and a country, we have to stop putting people in boxes based on the letter by their name. It's gotten so polarizing that entire swaths of the country are being labeled unfairly because they may have a letter by their name. And so with being independent, I am open to listening to all ideas from any side. Now, my conservative values will probably help me look at those ideas from that angle, but I'm not saying I'm not willing to listen. And we can talk about ways that if it's a good idea, let's see how we can implement it that actually works for everybody and not a special interest here or there, or that's not based on emotion. An idea should not be based on emotion when it comes to governance. It should be based on practicality and what is the best for the majority of the city, for the functioning of a city, of a state, of a country. So when I always got this question, people said it was actually a bold move to run as an independent just because of the politics and the data and what it says. And I said, you know what, that's fine. I'm not running based on my party. I'm running on myself. I'm running on my ideas. I'm running on the things that we talked about for 12 years for St. George. And all the people's will to get this thing done. I would like to be that independent thinker for you, the independent voice of the people of St. George in District 4 that's going to be on that council. That right now is mostly formed up of people that are all on the same page. And you really, for no other reason, have to have someone that's going to ask those questions, that's going to think a little differently, a little outside the box. But you can't always have a council full of yes men. It's not good. It is not a good thing, because then you can just railroad the will of the people if it goes against anybody that's a majority of the people on that board or on that council. So that's my reasons for running independently. That's how I have, I've always been registered as an independent. So at the end of this video, you're going to hear me say it a lot. I really do appreciate your support, and I'm asking you to check out my website. I just updated. There's a pop-up there. So if you're willing to be involved, if you just want to sign, if you want to donate, if you want to walk and knock on doors, if you want literature that you can help pass out, you just fill out that form and I will get it. And I am monitoring that site personally myself. So I will get in touch with you as soon as possible with those ways that you wish to help. And I am so thankful for everybody who has reached out since the election on Saturday. And I can't wait to talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.